This is real hip hop. Real hip hop at its finest. Shit. Let me drop bombs on ya, some real bombs on ya, some 90s style feel, that's that unsung on ya. I'm so hip hop, everybody that should be my name every time I go.
All right, everybody, the sounds you're listening to right there is the real Young Kano, and he's on the line with us. Young Kano, walking inside the Jackal's head, my friend. How you doing tonight?
Yo, what it do, bro, man? Glad to be on the show, man. Appreciate that. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm good, dog. You feel me?
Yo, it's been a long time coming, man. I've known you for a minute now, and you know, it's glad. I'm glad to have you on, man. But it's really good to hear your voice and to finally, rap with you a little bit about your music, because I've been a fan for a while, man, and I play a lot of tracks here from independent artists and stuff. And me and you've gone back now, like about 2-3 years?
Now more like 4 years, bro.
Like 4 years, right? Yeah, it's been a while, man. Time flies, doesn't it? But yo, you just you got a new mixtape you're coming out with. It's the second part of the Purple Haze Effect. We're playing one of the tracks right now, Winter Circle, and we played only a little snippet of it. We're gonna play the entire thing in about 15 minutes. Tell us about this track about Winter Circle, and what how did you start writing some of the stuff for the mixtape coming up?
Well, the song Winter Circle is that's basically the concept of the record is basically based off of feeling like you're a winner. If you feel like you're a winner and you feel like you out there doing it better than what other people might think of you, you know what I'm saying? You have to prove to them that you're a winner of everything. So I basically wrote that for everybody that feel like they better than what people may say about them, or for the people that's in that circle that's just constantly winning by everything.
Nice. See, that's what I like to hear, man, because you're a very positive dude. And tell us about some of your influences in hip hop, man. Like what got you started in the whole hip hop.
Man, just listening to music, man. I had a cousin. He used to be a rapper. He used to rap fast like Twister. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, he had passed away like 4 years ago. Unfortunately, of a drug overdose. So. Rest in peace to my cousin Torrance, you know what I'm saying?
Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, man, it's unfortunate, but, it happens. But he was one of my influences, but I'm an old school artist, so I listen to a lot of old school music, like Bone Thugs and Harmony, Tupac, Biggie, Big L, Big Pun, Cool G Rap, Kumo D, Busy B, KRS-One, Boogie Down Productions, just to name a few, man. And I'm listening to a lot of underground, man. I listen to this Harlem rap by the name of Charles Hamilton. He had a song called Brooklyn Girls, and you already know about like 4 years ago how I played that song Southern Girls from you to you, and you was like, man, that's cold, bro. And he was like, where you got the beat from? I said, I told you I had Charles Hamilton beat for that Brooklyn Girls, and I made the Southern version of it because he liked to make something for the East Coast. So I just had to make something for the Southern Girls, Southern version. But I listen to a lot of old school and a lot of underground artists, though. You feel me?
Yeah, man. It comes through in your music too, because you do have like a little bit of a throwback feel to like your music and stuff, which is really cool, man. I like a lot of the samples too that I'm hearing on the mixtapes. By the way, like what's props on that?
Yeah, like a lot of my mixtapes, so I like to do something like sample it. You know what I'm saying? This one I did half and half. Half I sampled it, and half I actually made from scratch.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like because I know you're gonna play Party Up. I know Party Up is another single y'all gonna hear if y'all haven't heard it. I made that beat from scratch. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to make that record into something that's like authentic. You know what I'm saying? Unique. You know what I'm saying? So this whole mixtape is really unique, and it's really more personal than the first one, because I wanted to let people know, you know what I'm saying, more of what I went through or what people could relate to. You know what I'm saying? So y'all get the mixtape September 30th.
Well, tell us a little bit about your background, man. Like, go a little bit more in detail, like, coming up, and tell us about your area and stuff, and like, the people around you, and what got you what actually motivated besides your cousin.
Well, man, I used to stay in Homerville, Louisiana. It's like an hour away from New Orleans, and it's kind of like a mini New Orleans. It got a lot of poverty, a lot of drama, violence, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up around that. And I'm living in Thibodeau right now, and still going through a lot of stuff with poverty and drama and violence. But I used to be a battle rapper back in the days, you know what I'm saying? I used to battle rap and do that type of stuff. And then I really got into it, like started writing when I was like 14 years old. You know what I'm saying? I was just rapping as a younger, but I just really took it seriously around 14, writing songs and start writing for other people. And I just had to get deeper into what I went through. Like I said, what I went through and what people could people could relate to. You feel me? So
How old are you, by the
now,
way? Right now, how old are you?
I just
23?
turned 23. I just turned 23 on September 10th.
Now, let me ask you a question. As a new artist coming into the game, because, like, hip-hop has changed a lot. The reason I wanted to get into, like, your background a little bit is because, with your background, you share some traits of, like, some other artists that's come up, your history and stuff, but they've came up at a different time. The game's changed a lot in the last 10, 15 years, especially with the internet and stuff. Have you seen, like, has it been harder, you think, for yourself, like an independent artist, to come up and get a little bit of recognition within, bigger names, or like to show your case your music? Do you find it a little bit easier or a little bit harder than it would be like 10, 15 years ago?
It's like a little bit of both, because nowadays hip hop has evolved so much to the point where we as in people, we really want to get out of that out of that reality zone and go into more of a fantasy life, you know what I'm saying? Because nowadays a lot of rappers talk about the same thing: money, cars, clothes,
yep,
how many women they can get and all that. But for me, you know what I'm saying, I could rap about that stuff, but most of the time it's not for me, because I'm still living in reality to this day. I'm still living in the hood to this day. You feel me? So the hip-hop now is just, it's better than what it was, but at the same time it's not, because
I agree.
With basically the clothes that we wear now, we usually wear that. I'm a 90s person, so I still wear the 90s type clothes. You catch me wearing camouflage clothing or whatever,
yeah.
or wearing the loose clothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into wearing them tight jeans or tight shirts and nothing like that. I'm not even into wearing jewelry. I don't even like jewelry.
You ain't gonna be seen in a music video wearing skinny jeans anytime soon.
Hell no.
What do you say? Like that's like the funniest fashion to me, man. Because like back in the '90s, it was all about baggy clothes and and being like the hardest dude you can in hip hop. And now it's like you see some of these rappers out, man. It's like I don't know what the hell's happening to like hip hop. It's like a lot of these are like fruity rappers, man. You get like, and I'm gonna drop a couple names, like Lil Wayne, for example. Lil Wayne dresses with the skinny jeans, and like he's very like out there flamboyant, you know what I mean? Like, and that's a trend that is like kind of a scary trend for hip hop.
No, but it didn't stem from Lil Wayne. It stemmed from Dipset. If you look at Dipset, like when they first came out, they was wearing all the baggy clothes, and then after a while, then they started doing that. They was originally the ones that did that, like Jim Jones and Joel Santana and Cameron, and then that elevated Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne took it to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays it's not just that. They have piercings in their lips. They have eye piercings, and they got nose piercings, stuff like that. So, I look at it, that's their fashion. If they want to go into that lane, that's them. But for me, I'm not gonna never go into that fashion, because that's not my style or my place to even do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have nothing against gay people. That's them. But me, I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Putting it out there. Let's put it out there. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I mean, a spade is a spade, man. When you dress like that, you pretty much are saying that's what you are. I mean,
yeah, that's what like I said, that's them. You know what I'm saying? I respect them. They can do what they do. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, people just look at what the fashion look at Kanye West and what he wears. You know what I'm saying? Look at all these other artists that wear what they wear. You know what I'm saying? I respect them, their music, but the style. You know what I'm saying? It makes me question who they really are. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, in hip hop together, we lack originality. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
We lack originality. We like basically like to bite off of each other's styles nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And then want to sound like somebody.
Yep.
But I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example like video game wise. You know what I'm saying? If you look at this new generation, people might have heard of Super Mario Bros. Right? But they never played it.
Right.
Now, if you look at the generations like back in the days, like how we play Mario, we could play it and beat the first level of the actual stage.
Yep.
But now the new generation, they can't get past the first stage without dying. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
I hear you.
At the end of the day, we're in a new generation. You know what I'm saying? Of musicians and rappers. But a lot of these rappers have a purpose, like underground rappers have a purpose. They want to rap, but they want to rap about what everybody else is rapping about. So that's why a lot of people's not getting signed. Only way they're getting signed nowadays is labels is looking for almost the same thing that they doing, but look at how the record sales is not selling and everything like that.
It's become like very generic. Like rappers are generic now. I remember back in like the day, man, when like I was growing up in the '90s. I'm slightly older than you. I'm in my 30s. I'm mid 30s right now. So I grew up in the '80s and '90s, and I saw like hip hop from like the beginning to NWA to Pac, Biggie, Nas. I saw all these dudes come up. I seen the legends come up as I was a kid growing up, and I listened to all these dudes, and listening to like even the music back then. These guys were characters themselves, but they were like portraying certain important messages. Now it's like all watered down and it's very like generic, and even the rappers look generic. Like there's mainstream rap is really like you said, the corporations are finding these rappers. They're the ones that they're pushing out there, and a lot of them are just really ringtone rappers, not really talented at all lyrically. And that's what I like about cats like you and about Senile and about a few other cats that I found when I was browsing on thisis50.com. I think that's where the real talent is. Not on thisis50.com only, but I mean like on the underground scene. Like a lot of the underground cats are like really are the ones that are bringing lyrically hip hop back, because the mainstream is to me dead. It died 15 years ago, to be honest with you.
If you look at the situation, like for me, what I'm saying, I stimulate back on my background, my upbringing, where I come from, what I'm saying? And I bring originality. But people keep getting misconcepted that I've been producing beats, making beats longer than I've been rapping. But real talk, I've been rapping longer than I've been making beats. You know what I'm saying? And what I do is, like, when everybody hear my style or my sound, I take it the feel back to the 90s, and people love that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But in my own city, you know what I'm saying, I love my city of Thibodeau. I love Thibodeau, Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? And we got rappers here too, but some of the rappers, portray a lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, of the murder life and all that, you know what I'm saying? That's their thing. You know what I'm saying? My thing is I try to spread a positive message, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to spread peace to everybody, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to shoot up nobody to prove a point, you know what I'm saying, just to make a name for yourself, because if you're in the streets, there's only two things that can happen to you. If you're in the streets, you'll be dead or in jail, you know what I'm saying? And I want people to understand I bring real hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? I bring reality, you know what I'm saying, what I see goes on. So when y'all hear this new mixtape, The Purple Haze Effect 2, y'all going to hear songs that's really going to touch your nerves, because you're going to really understand where I'm coming from, you know what I'm saying? But with the music that I make and my SSG squad make, we make real hip-hop. We make real hip-hop. You might hear some stuff that will make your mouth drop, your jaw drop, you feel me?
Now, we're going to play Winner Circle here in a minute, but also, I announced on the show that I'm actually doing a track with you, and, we talked about it briefly here before air. We are going to put a song together. It's, let me see, Pour Your Drinks Up. That's the name of the track, and it will be out for this next mixtape you got coming up. That's been a lot of fun, man. I went into the studio this past weekend, laid the vocals down, and that song is dope, man. The mixtape sounds like it's going to be really, really good. I mean, all the tracks that I've heard so far have been excellent. And like I said, we're going to play Winner Circle here in just a minute. But I also wanted to ask you, do you plan to put an LP out on the actual market anytime soon, or are you just planning to do mixtapes? Because honestly, right now, the way music is going, you really don't have to put music on the major market anymore. I mean, you put stuff online, mixtapes, you could flood the internet with mixtapes, and you could blow up just like that without even getting a third-party company involved, especially when you're really talented.
Well, I plan on putting an EP out, you know what I'm saying, this winter, called Reality Check. So it's gonna be either a 5-track or 7-track EP, and I plan on top of that like around the winter time. And of course, you will be on there too, though. So we're gonna have another clap on that particular EP too. So we're working on that, and everybody been asking me this too, though, for next year, to release Ghetto City 5. So can I tell them a little history about Ghetto City right quick? Short.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Well, Ghetto City came out. The first one came out in 2010. And Ghetto City is basically a metaphor for what hip-hop is today. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the mixtape covers, you see it's in self-destruction. When you get to the second one, it's really in destruction. The third one has gone back to destruction, but it's like you're the last person standing. And the fourth one is basically continuing to be the last person standing to drop real hip-hop. And the fifth and final installment to it, you know what I'm saying, which I don't know when I might drop it next year. I don't know yet, because I had did Ghetto City 3 years apart. I did Ghetto City 1 and 2 in 2010, and I did Ghetto City 3 and 4 in 2013. So I'm most likely might release it next year. I don't know. I got to see what the fans like, you know what I'm saying? The fans want it, I'm going to deliver.
And let me ask you, is there a website that you can give out to people who want to follow up and see if this comes out next year, or where they can get it and stuff?
Yeah, y'all keep up with me on my Twitter and my Tumblr, man, because I keep my Tumblr and Twitter updated often. So y'all follow me on Twitter at Young Kano SSG and at therealyoungkano.tumblr.com. So y'all follow me on those, and y'all keep up with what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis and what's the status of my next projects, and and letting everybody know that also I am an actor too, so I am shooting some movies next year too. So.
Oh, very cool. We're going to talk about that when we come back here. Let's play Winter Circle and get into some music. And when we come back, we'll talk about your movie stuff. And that's interesting because, I have a couple movie projects myself and some TV stuff in the works that might interest you, my friend. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. Check this out. This is Winter Circle from Young Kano off of the upcoming mixtape, The Purple Haze Effect 2.
Yeah. This is real hip-hop. Real hip-hop at its finest. Shit. Let me drop bombs on ya, some real bombs on ya, some 90s style feel, that's that unsung on ya. I'm so hip-hop, everybody that should be my name. Every time I go hard, y'all won't feel the same. This the life that it was chosen, it's the ish where it was given. Paint a perfect picture, but the ish was never vivid. My life is like a puzzle, find the keys to the encryption. My world, my image, let's begin with prescription. Y'all addicted to me, cause y'all never get enough. If you hate, then I laugh, cause y'all talking like y'all tough. I'm so hip-hop today, than the 90s or the 80s. Y'all losing all the steam, better pick up the pace. See, I never been a slacker, so I'm winning in these laps. Like a marathon, y'all rappers, this game is like a track. An underground legend that's been gaining advantages. Career is dying down, cause y'all know that I am targeted. I win all the time, cause it's winning on a daily. Some call me cocky and some call me crazy. In a winner circle, so I'm running around people. Every time I come, I wave at people, cause I see you. I win all the time, cause it's winning on a daily. Some call me cocky and some call me crazy. In a winner circle, so I'm running around people. Every time I come, I wave at people, cause I see you. This not a diss song, so y'all need to get the message from the kingman down the line. I'm respected in your presence. I'm hip hop to the max. I'm old school in the flow. I'm too hot up on the track, cause I'm better than you know. To the new rappers out here, tryna bite another style. Better change your song self, stop repeating like a read-dial. I'm too original, I see it in my visual. I know I'm gonna make it, cause y'all see it through my physical. Gonna make it to the top by a drop of a beat. Winner circle, everybody that can't take the heat. I was young with ambition, now I'm chasing my dreams. Rapping for my fam, cause it's all on me. I do it cause the love and the passion is there. Every song, every bar has y'all thinking it here. Everybody need to step up cause I'm next in competition. I murder this rap game, truth kills all position. I win all the time cause it's winning on a daily. Some call me cocky and some call me crazy. In a winner circle, so I'm running around people. Every time I come, I wave at people cause I see you. I win all the time cause it's winning on a daily. Some call me cocky and some call me crazy. In a winner circle, so I'm running around people. Every time I come, I wave at people cause I see you.
All right, everybody, that is Young Kano with Winter Circle, the first track that we're playing it tonight off of the Purple Haze Effect 2, the next mixtape coming up, coming soon to you guys. So it should be in, it should be what, in about a week it should be finished, right? More or less, the whole thing?
Yeah, like the mixtape is practically done, just waiting for the put the drinks up. Then send it to the DJ. DJ gonna put touches on it, and it's gonna be out to y'all convenience on September 30th. And we will have visual for some of the records, like Winter Circle, Party Up, Summertime, you know what I'm saying? A couple of more singles from off the mixtape. And we also gonna be shooting videos, and we're gonna revisit some of the past mixtapes like Ghetto City 3, 4, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. We're gonna make a revisit. We're gonna show y'all, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm about the business.
Very cool, man. Now, before we went on the musical break there, you teased us that you're doing some movie stuff also. Tell us about your movie endeavors that you got coming up.
Well, right now, I just had a business meeting, recently with a good friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? We actually started a production company. I can't get into too many details about that, though. But we are actually coming out with some short films and some feature films. Like, we're going to be beginning shooting next year. I'm co-writing one of them, and I'm officially writing a script as we speak, and I'm producing, too. So, and I'm going to be starring in a couple of them. So y'all stay tuned for that, man. Y'all going to love it, too, bro.
That's cool stuff, man. I got a couple of things in the pipeline I might be able to include you on later on also. So that's cool, man. Are you looking to get more and more into acting in the future? I mean, is that something you're looking to do more of, or is being behind the scenes something that you're interested in also?
A little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying? But my first love is always going to be music, so that's gonna be my first thing I'm going to always do. But movies and stuff, yeah, I'm down to do it.
That's cool, man. Do you like writing your own scripts, or right now, like you're in the process of doing that yourself?
Right now, I'm in the process of writing my scripts and stuff, getting the characters out, you know what I'm saying? Because on this first feature film, I'm not going to get into too many details. It's going to be a comedy drama, you know what I'm saying? I'm a comedy head, so I love doing a lot of funny stuff, so it's going to be some comedy stuff, and then we're going to have something that's really drama-oriented and some little action comedy.
That's cool, man. What are some like your favorite movies and stuff that influenced like your style? Like you say you like comedy. I'm sure you're big into comedies and stuff. Like what's some of the comedies you like?
Like my favorite one is Don't Be a Menace. You know what I'm saying? South Central.
Oh hell yeah.
What else? Scary Movie is another one. Yeah, another one. Scary Movie. That movie, Waiting. You know about the waiter and stuff. How they be messing up with people's food and all that. That was funny.
Yeah, that was a funny movie. The game they play with the balls, man. That was just the Batwing.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
That's
There's a lot of movies, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, my first thing is music, and that's my first and only thing really is music. Y'all know that that's the passion. If you have a passion for something and it's something that you love, you know what I'm saying, keep pursuing it. And I love music. Besides making music, I do acting too. So and I'm also a video gamer, so I love video games too. So I'm trying to dibble into everything.
Now tell us about also your you have a backup I guess group or your rapping friends or whatever, like your crew that's with you on a lot of these tracks.
My squad.
Your squad, yeah. Like what's the best way to describe them? Because I don't want to like insult anybody by having to think I'm demeaning their position or anything like that. So like tell us about your musical family. Let's call them.
My squad is SSG. SSG stands for Savage Sounds Gang. It basically means like we savage that come from the hood, and we got that sound that's very unique and it's hip hop oriented, and we that gang that's about to take over the industry. You feel me? And
who are some of the names in the group?
My name is Sue. You know what I'm saying? Because we really deep. We got Sim J. He's based out of Canada. Talking about Ricky Blaze based out of Toronto, Canada too. You heard me? Got the Kid Legacy. He's based out of North Carolina. Spades, Montana. You heard me? Lil Dre. You know what I'm talking about? Just to name a few, but we got a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my SSG members, you know what I'm saying? Then I got the SSG fans because they know what we do.
That's cool, man. And how big is the fan base, you think? Pretty large, huh? The internet's huge.
Pretty big. We get numbers.
Man.
We get numbers, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't, have people on my squad if I didn't know that, they actually got lyrics behind them.
That's a great thing about the internet nowadays, man. You can really, build your own brand and just expand on your own and not really have to worry about some big mainstream corporation putting your stuff out there. You're taking full advantage of it because, you're putting videos out, music, mixtapes, and all kinds of stuff. So, you're definitely on the right path, dude. You definitely are.
Yeah, and the thing about it is I don't have no management behind me. I don't have no, promotional team behind me. I'm just doing this by myself. Even though I'm still looking for management, looking for people, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm just doing doing me, you know what I'm saying, putting myself out there and trying to build a fan base under my name.
Now, have you gone on and done shows and stuff locally, or is that something you're looking to put together, maybe a little mini tour or something like that for the mixtape?
Yeah, I definitely plan on doing some of that next year, you know what I'm saying? I haven't did a show in about actually a year and a half, you know what I'm saying, because I've been going through some family stuff and personal stuff. But I'm getting back around to it, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to do tours and stuff like that and get in front of a crowd, perform again, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind being an opening act, you know what I'm saying, but I'd definitely be a headliner, because last show I did, I was a headliner.
There you go. Where was the last show you performed at?
Last show I actually did was around like March of last year, and I performed about a couple of thousand people.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Was it out in Louisiana? Was it in New Orleans or?
No, it was in Houma, Louisiana. I was basically supposed to just do 2 songs, but I ended up doing 8.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
That only happens when you get a really good fan reaction and crowd reaction.
Yeah, because I'm not cool with this person like that no more, but I had a former friend of mine. We had did his song, and really I didn't like the song, but I did it anyway. You know what I'm saying? At the times of my heart, you know what I'm saying? I made the beat and everything. So we performed that, and the funny thing is I didn't write no lyrics, and I actually freestyled the whole verse. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I had to memorize my line. It took me like a couple hours to memorize it because I was just listening to it. And then when I performed it, I just got it down pat, and I just performed it. And it was hot, you know what I'm saying? Then I did my Ghetto City 2 song, Southern Girls, and then I was supposed to be done after that. But then after that, I just started doing some more songs. They put more songs up, and after I did it, everybody came to me like, man, that's hot, son. And you know what I mean? You got that talent, Shane. Nah, Shane, you need to get out there more, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody stop your dreams, Shane. You know what I mean? You got that bars, son. You got that bars. Yeah,
that's funny. I've heard a couple of folks sound exactly the same way, but they were saying some really crazy things to me, and with the same kind of voice. That's funny. Now, do you like freestyling? Because I know you do a lot of freestyling videos and stuff also on YouTube.
Yeah, man, I do freestyle sessions. Yeah, I do freestyle sessions, man. I decided to do it like a year and a half ago.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
So you just started freestyling about a year and a half ago?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
How was that first experience? Because I remember my first experience freestyling, man. I was back in high school. We're going back circa 1995. All right, just to throw back a little bit. And I remember my first freestyling rap experience. I was at school with a bunch of my buddies, all rappers, and we were like by the staircase, just like a couple guys were breakdancing and a couple of guys were just freestyling. They're like, "Come on, Angel, come on, join in." I wasn't really going by the name Jackal at the time yet, but they were like, "Yeah, come on in, Angel, just freestyle with us." And I busted like maybe a 10-bar freestyle. It was like the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life. It was horrifically bad. But these dudes were like really like into hip hop, and like I hung around with them a lot, and it kind of stuck, and I love freestyling. Tell us about your first experience freestyling.
Oh, when I was around my people, you know what I'm saying, I was kind of nervous to freestyle. I used to freestyle around the house a lot. You know what I'm saying? People thought I had Tourette syndrome when I was rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Same here, man. My mom was like, "Está loco." That's what my mom said. That means that he's crazy. He's just rapping around like he keeps walking around just saying things, because she doesn't speak English also. So it was one of those things. She'd just hear me like walking around rapping and stuff. So I had the same reaction from people, dude. It's funny.
Yeah, but when I was rapping around my people, it was funny. You know what I'm saying? I was nervous, but I was getting bars together, and they thought I couldn't rap for nothing. But when I did it again, though, I proved the point, I can spit. So, and ever since then, I could just freestyle like it's nothing.
That's dope, man. Like, have you done a lot of like battle sessions freestyling, or do you write most of your stuff down? Because I know, there's a misconception that every battle rapper that goes to these battle raps are, freestyling. A lot of them have, pre-written stuff. Most of it is pre-written. But
when I battle rap, man, I ain't write nothing down. I just freestyled everything.
That's true hip hop right there. Because I've met some cats, man, and like, it's funny because I've been at battle sessions and I've met cats who have made a name for themselves on the internet, and I've heard them repeat lines and repeat stuff, and I'm like, I know they wrote that down. Like,
At the end of every battle rap, after every round, they say the same line at the end of every round. So that's how
yeah.
I knew it was written. But me, I don't have to write. I could just if you go first, I already I see what you're talking about. I know how I'm gonna get you fast. If I go first and I already know who you are, I still know how to get you fast.
Well, let's do this. I want to mute myself for about a couple seconds here. Give us a little taste of Young Kano, the freestyle rapper.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Off the thing, my phone about to die. You heard me?
Oh, no kidding.
My phone about to die, man.
Here, real quick, give me some freestyle, and then we're gonna go to the next track. We're gonna play "Party Up" as soon as you're done. But give us a couple bars at least before your phone dies.
So, I got a couple bars that's always in my system. Every time I spit it, man, I have to spit it like I'm about to find a victim who can get it. They want to talk, but they gonna have the issue. They gonna be crying at their funeral, missing out the tissue. You talking at the side of your neck like the franchise boys. That's when you feel like dollar signs when you're paranoid. I am a dog in the beast, all up in the streets, and I can get some girls and I can get some dime pieces. Them suckers can talk about it and perpetuate the stilo, saying they got some cocaine but never sold a kilo. Want to lie about the rumors and talk about all the consumers they sold to, and now they want to rap like they was Goku. No, that's suckers probably they just want the Dragon Ball. They thinking that they get money, but they can't never fall. They want to be storying like a myth, like Silver playing a towel, but I'm a rapper that's been giving my all. I might stutter like my name was Stutter Bob, but I know that I am a rapper, man. I know I go hard. Shoot, I'm rapping on the Jack Ahead radio show, and I'm just freestyling. This ain't even no promo. I'm just a youngin' in the streets because I spit that game, and I ain't Tupac, but yes, I can get that street fame, that street cred, because I'm going to get that real bread. And now y'all talk about y'all want to rap, but then y'all call on the feds when somebody's shooting at you for a little bulletproof, thinking that you want to rap and then smoke through the sunroof. Now, I'm just a rapper that's just chasing my dream. I feel like Wu-Tang. I'm just going to try to get the cream like the supreme team, and y'all just know what I mean. It's not what it seems that you can scheme like you French Montana with no propaganda, with no manners. And everybody know that I'm rapping, but you can talk without an enhancer.
That's what's up, Young Kano. Everybody, that is Young Kano. Check his YouTube out, Kano TV. The real Young Kano. Look him up also on his SoundCloud. SoundCloud again, what is it? Give it to us. Give us the link because I know your phone's about to die.
SoundCloud.com/Young Kano. You know what I'm saying? SoundCloud.com/Young Kano. ReverbNation.com/The Real Young Kano. You did what I'm talking about. Follow me on Twitter at Twitter.com/Young Kano SSG. You know what I'm talking about? And y'all hit me up on Facebook at Facebook.com/The Real Young Kano. And also, I'm still on MySpace, too. Don't get it twisted. MySpace coming back, man. MySpace.com/The Real Young Kano. I'll be back on MySpace. MySpace be hitting now, though. Don't get it twisted. MySpace starting to hit back, so.
Yeah, dude, you know, it's funny. I actually reactivated my account. I had it taken down for a long time because MySpace was dead, but it is making kind of a comeback especially with music, man. And like artists, if you're out there and you want to play your music somewhere and you want to have a good professional looking little site, a social media site just for music, MySpace, man, that's a good spot. I mean, the platform is awesome. It really is. It's kind of a lot better. I'll give it that. This is Party Up from Young Kano, man. Thanks for being on the show, and hopefully we can have you back on and have you a little bit longer next time.
Yeah, man. I definitely wouldn't mind coming back, man. Real talk. But thanks for having me on the show, man. You know what I'm saying? We might as well do like a listening session for the mixtape, man. Next show or whatever.
Yeah, whenever that mixtape is ready to finally drop, you let me know. We'll have a whole listening session out here.
I'll say no more, man. You already know I got that, man.
Sounds good. Young Kano, everybody, check him out.